Hello and welcome to the Long View with me, Jon Jordan. Today we're doing a first play of a new game, Dragon's Watch. It's actually in soft launch testing at the moment, so not actually out yet. So I've been playing it just for a couple of days. We're now going to go into a bit more depth on what's going on now. I have some basic understanding of what's going on. So this is the kind of HUD screen. You can see here there's these various kind of resources that while I've been away have been building up, so I can go around and collect those. So that's the hard currency. There's a soft currency, and then there's this beer currency. So let's go in and use the beer. So I just got 100 of those beer units, so I can do one summons. So we go into the tavern, and over here we see a little creature that we've summoned. So this is very typical for RPGs, where we okay, so this is an amphibian that I've not unlocked before. So we can see here, obviously we can go in and see the petulant tadpole. He's a warrior. He's only 1 star. He's got hit points, attack, the stats that all the characters in the game have. I could use him in my squad, but at this state he's quite a low level character, so what's much more likely is we will use him to level up a character that we actually care about. So there we go, that's the summons. So we can see you can summon up to 6 at any one time, but you need the currency. So let's go and have a look at our heroes. So this is at the top we can see our current team. So you have 6 in a squad, so it's a squad-based RPG from that point of view. And then these are we have 2 characters here that we've summoned and not done anything with. We see that tadpole there is showing as new. So we can see here I've got obviously some much more powerful characters in my squad. Some or 2 4-star characters, a couple of still 1-star ones, and 1 3-star one. So what I could actually do maybe is, if I can remember how to do it, so maybe swap. Oh no, that's not how I do it. So this is what I get wrong, is I'm trying to swap my characters around here, and I don't swap them around here. I swap them in a different screen. So let's not do that. Let's just do a basic level up then. So let's select that character, and simply we're just going to take that tadpole and we're going to use him in a fusion system. So my character is going to gain 23 XP. Use some currency to do that. Okay, fairly standard. Nothing changed at this point because the character didn't level up. Okay, so let's head back out and go and do a quest. So there's quests and arenas. Obviously, arena is PvP. Quest is fighting AI kind of characters set up along a story. So we can see here there's these various there's a big world map here. Obviously right at the start. So there is these nice things we can do where we could go in and we could I don't have enough characters at the moment, but I could go in and use some of my characters and they just go off and do their own kind of auto battle. And we can see it says it would take it would take 30 minutes. But let's go off and do an actual battle. So let's enter the Rotten Keep. We can see here I'm on. This is the 3rd part of this. There's 9 in total. I'm going to use up some energy. And this is the nice thing about the game. So this is where I thought I was before. It's a bit confusing, I think, this bit here, but it kind of makes sense the more you play it. So this is my squad. You can drop new characters around. And you can also move their positions around. So this is important. You'll see when we start playing the game. We've got here also got this a cure. Let's actually go and craft that and equip it. So there we go. I'm going to get this all fairly typical. And then there's a leader skill as well, so I should point that out. So depending on who you have, they have different skills. And what I was going to do was swap one of these guys. So I'll swap this skeleton guy out because he's a 2-star one. So there we go, done that. And in a sense, this is more logical to do this now because I'm going to enter a battle rather than doing it in the screen that was a leveling up screen. Although I think potentially there is some confusion. I found some confusion about would it be that difficult to do those things in both situations? I don't know. So yeah, the leader skill there. So that's one leader skill. So frontline allies gain 9% mana. Or this one has after each kill, she heals. He. I think it's a he or she. I think it's a he actually. Anyway, all allies get healed by 86 of 89. Let's put that one in actually because the mana is useful for doing special attacks, so that's good to see. Okay, so off we go. And then we have this this kind of a 6-way kind of wedge system. So these are my characters. So we've seen the that's the leader move, and here's the enemy. So what I can do, there's all this other stuff going on, but I can move these round. So any of these 3 that are in the front line can do attacks. So as you'd kind of expect, you can tap on an enemy to choose between them, and to do an attack, you basically just tap on your 3 characters who are in the front row. They do their attacks. The enemy does their attacks. He's healed himself. If I wanted to, I could if I wanted to put this other character in. In this case, they're not showing any class-on-class advantages, but sometimes it's worth moving people around. And equally, if one of my units at the front was injured, I might want to move him to the back so he doesn't get hit. But anyway, so doing those, overkill obviously, because there was 3 of my characters against 1 of his. Wave based, so going through this. The other interesting thing to point out is there's no autoplay in this, so I have to physically tap. I'm not really doing anything tactically at this point. I'm just kind of tapping on the 3 that I've got. I mean, the tactics are, I suppose, moving. If you want the selection of the 3 you want to use in the battle. Now we can see the guy with the bandana is flashing. So this is his mana has filled up, so he can do his special attack. So I just pull that out, which graphically again is quite nice. And then he does his special attack. And now someone else is ready to do their special attack as well. So here we can see a lot more enemies. We also see 2 of the characters have green circles under them. So say those, if I bring those 2 to the front, they have a elemental advantage against the enemy I'm targeting. So see when I move between different enemies, I can only attack the ones in the front row, obviously, but you can see there's different advantages between them. But actually I don't want to do that because I've got this character who's got her main attack going on. So let's use that. So pull that out. Is it heal? No, it's not heal. Is it? Okay, so she took all 3 of those out. These other guys have come around again. So just do those attacks. We can see a lovely big flashing chest of rewards that are waiting for me. Okay, so he's got his big attack, the skeleton. Okay, and now we can we get him? Let's see, probably not in one go. Oh yeah, there we did. So there we go. Early in the game, obviously, so there's not that much tactics to be used. But you can kind of see how this could get quite deep in the layering of choosing which characters are at the front, which are at the back, which are levelling up, which are being healed. Obviously, even stuff like as you get further in the game, which character is your leader and what advantages they're giving to the other characters. And I've not really gone into any character class stuff at the moment. I'm just treating it very much like, they're a character with more stars than the other, so I'll select those. So anyway, rewards, I've got another one. My energy is maxed out. I'm due a coin bonus at level 6. Let's come back out of here. So there we go. That's very basically how Dragon's Watch is working. As ever, you have daily missions and achievements. So I've performed 25 fusions and killed 50 baddies in a quest, so I get some extra dosh. In this case, just the soft currency. Yeah, and there we go. So as I say, it's in soft launch testing at the moment, so things might change, but I think it's kind of fairly close to going live. I think it's really interesting the innovation it has in this kind of gameplay. You haven't seen a lot of innovation when it comes to kind of gameplay in these RPGs, these squad-based RPGs. It's very kind of formulaic, really how they've become, and they're trying to differentiate themselves really with kind of art style and kind of IP and branding, that kind of stuff. Obviously this doesn't have any branding, it's just a kind of cute little RPG, depending on whether you like the art style or not. I can't say I'm particularly bothered with the art style, but that's just me. I do think this innovation is interesting in terms of the gameplay. The one thing I am interested to see is the more I play the game is that if the lack of autoplay really holds it back. Obviously there are autoplay bits you can do with it, and autoplay is really important for, in a sense, kind of farming. When you get stuck and you're not leveling up your characters and you need to get more resources, you need to have this ability to farm, and that's very important for long-term retention of these RPG games, mobile RPG games. But I'm not really at the stage yet for that to be an issue, and it's just kind of quite interesting getting the new characters. And as you can see, there are quite a lot of different kind of characters there. These are the two that I just got. Who are these guys? They're the skeletons, aren't they? So we can see there's what kind of types. There's quite a lot to unlock. You see, I've hardly got very far at all. So I've got this guy. It's interesting. You can't click on those, so that's not coming up to see exactly what they are. Anyway, and there's dragons. So it's called Dragon's Watch. I don't know what to do with these dragons. To be honest, I've not got that far yet. I'm sure that something will happen with the dragons. But that's kind of one to find out about. And also got this coming soon runes. I don't know what runes are. Runes might be, I imagine, some sort of gear system. Because that's something that most RPGs have and this game doesn't have yet. So anyway, as I say, the game's in soft launch testing. So maybe some things will change. But shaping up to be something quite interesting, I think, when it comes to squad-based RPGs. Thanks for watching the video. We're probably going to do some more on Dragon's Watch. So if you're interested in how that game progresses, don't forget to subscribe. But we also do lots of other videos about free-to-play mobile games. So if that's your thing, yeah, subscribe, and hopefully you'll find some interesting experiences to check out. But thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon.